PenFed Free Checking offers zero fees and zero balance requirements for zero hassle. PenFed Access America Checking lets you earn money on your balance for dreams big and small. Choose the best account for you and start making the most of your money. Learn more at penfed.org. Federally insured by NCUA. To receive any advertised product, you must become a member of PenFed Credit Union.
PenFed's got great rates for everyone.
This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's discussion is China reloads on deficits to increase spending and try and increase growth. So here's the story on this. And it's fascinating because the U.S. and China are both doing the same thing with different ends, different goals, and where it's going. But the same concept is to maintain growth. So China has decided to increase its deficit for next year to 4% of its GDP. By contrast, the U.S. is currently running a deficit of 6.5 to 7% of its GDP. And that's rough. That's about $2 trillion in deficits over about $28 trillion in GDP. Two key questions that we ask. Who can buy the debt if all the largest economies in the world are operating in deficit? I mean, that's sort of one question. If China and the U.S. end up in so much deficits and so much debt spending each year, who's going to buy that debt? And then the second question I have is, why can China, perhaps using fake numbers, generate 4 to 5% of GDP growth with 4% deficits if we're generating 3% growth with 7% deficits? If you listen to us often, you know that we often say debt kills countries, it kills families, it kills companies. Again, there's room, of course, for good use of debt, but it's outrageous how much is being used in so many places. One PS today, totally unrelated. A special congratulations to Dr. Tomlinson of Vituity. He just wrote a new book that I can't wait to dive in called Less Than 1%, How Disruptors Defy the Odds. Magic Johnson writes the foreword. Dr. Tomlinson is really a remarkable person. So that's our second concept of the day, or the PS today. Thank you for listening to this discussion. The title of this, China and the U.S. keep using deficits to spur growth. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast.
PenFed Free Checking offers zero fees and zero balance requirements for zero hassle. PenFed Access America Checking lets you earn money on your balance for dreams big and small. Choose the best account for you and start making the most of your money. Learn more at penfed.org. Federally insured by NCUA. To receive any advertised product, you must become a member of PenFed Credit Union.